I talk, you listen. Welcome to my one-man panel of madness. Hi everybody, this is Dr. Gio Who, and we have just finally seen the new trailer for Season 12, or Series 12, whichever you prefer. And I have to say, I am very, very surprised, and as one reviewer has already said, that the tone seems to be a lot more, a lot closer to the trailer we had for the special back in January, which is, like he said, a good thing, because it means that maybe they took a lot of our advice and change things up a little bit. But from what I'm seeing so far, it looks like it's going to be a good season. I can't say great yet because I don't know, although it is going to be great just because Stephen Fry's in it. And we also see Nicholas Tesla. So a lot of the rumors that were originally posted seem to be true. First of all, there was a rumor first that Kate Stewart would be coming back, perhaps in the New Year special, which is hopefully a true rumor. I really hope that that's true, because at the same time that rumor came out, they also mentioned the fact that the doctor would be wearing a tuxedo. And that was supposed to be a rumor, and that was confirmed in the trailer. Also, the date. There was a story by The Mirror that came out before all this information started flooding out, was that the New Year's Day episode was going to be one of the biggest one in the show's history. And of course, it's The Mirror. So if you know The Mirror, it's mostly gossip and rumors. But again, they hit it right. They actually were right. Chris Chibnall came out saying that, the show will be the biggest one. The opener will be the biggest one in the show's history. I don't know. I'd have to see. I'm still a bit sore with Mr. Chibnall. I'm not very fond of him yet. So we'll have to see if that's true. But so far, the rumors have been confirmed. Now, there was the rumor also of Mary Shelley. I didn't see that, but we did see the Cybermen. We saw the Jadoon. And supposedly there is going to be a Dalek episode, so we will have to see. One thing that one rumor said that we would hear would be the mention of her being the timeless child. That wasn't mentioned in the trailer, so that's one miss, I guess. But also the fact that apparently at some point, maybe in the New Year's, we'll find out that the Doctor, the numbers that we know the Doctors by were actually not correct. Now, that means that there's another Doctor prior to the first Doctor, or who we consider to be the first Doctor. The only time that this might bug anyone is if you're a fan of the Five Doctors, because in that episode, in that special, each of the Doctors kind of introduces themselves as the number of regeneration. So I think the first Doctor says regeneration number, and they'll say 5. I think Peter Davison, the fifth Doctor, says 5. So if it is true that they're trying to renumber the Doctor, I'm all for it. I like when things change. Same thing happened when we had John Hurt play the War Doctor. Nobody knew what was happening with that, and now threw everybody off. Like, wait, there's another Doctor we didn't know of. So it's not a big deal, So we have to change the numbers. And again, maybe something the Doctor doesn't want to talk about, another regeneration he had that, maybe wasn't very good. And maybe that's the one that then started with the first Doctor. But it's Gallifrey politics. I mean, they gave the Doctor new regenerations. That means that we don't even know how many he has. So he's going to go beyond the 13 lives. Anyways, we're detracting from things. So, yeah, I'm hoping that we do get to see Kate Stewart. That would be cool, because that would bring back a character from the past into this present Doctor Who series. A lot of information is coming in, so I'm sure things will be updated as we get closer to the release date, which the trailer says early 2020, but that's probably because a lot of people will not get to see the new special on New Year's Day. A lot of us who live in the West and those that live in Europe, they do get to see it on the first day of the year, but other countries do not, and that all has to do with licensing and so forth. So when people ask why isn't there a date, it's because of that. Some countries won't see that first episode for weeks or maybe even days after the original air date. So that's all I have so far. I'm very excited. I could probably do a breakdown of the trailer, but from what I saw, it looks like it's going to have some really cool elements. The pacing is different. The music by Segun is, I really liked it, and that was another rumor that supposedly he actually wrote the music specifically for this trailer. They should have done that in the first place. I wasn't very fond of Series 11's trailer. There was one teaser or trailer that actually had some really cool kind of atmospheric music, which was great, but Doctor Who does not lend itself to have some pop star do the music for the trailer. It just didn't work for me, and I think I kind of felt where they were going with that, just to try to bring in a younger crowd, a hipper crowd, than the new generation, whatever the hell they're called. But it didn't work for me. But this one definitely did. The pacing. There's a scene there where the TARDIS, the crystals are blue. What does that mean? She's sitting by herself. There's parts where Jodie, you can see she's improved a little better as the Doctor. She has more her quirkiness, kind of trying to be her own Doctor, which is cool. The Junoon, like I said, the Cybermen look a little weird. There's something wrong with the one Cyberman. So spiders, I mean, there's just so much going on. So we'll see, and make sure to come back here. And like the Doctor always says, be kind.